Do not adjust your sets. We are racing the Carolina Nationals in MapleGrove Raceway in Reading, Pennsylvania.
Is making his Nitro Funny Car debut. How cool is that? Stepping up to the big leagues.
That's very cool.
Made a very nice run in the opening qualifying session as well.
Well, turn our attention now to that man, DJ Cox, East Coast Auto Electric team up against Dan Pomponio, who normally loves Charlotte and Gainesville. Well, this is the Charlotte race. It's just a little bit north up here in MapleGrove.
Yeah, but Dan just told his car, hey, we're still in Charlotte.
Car don't know any different, exactly.
Yeah, car can't see it, won't make any difference. One thing about DJ Cox's car, that's one of the torque converter machines, so he will leave the starting line. A little bit different staging procedure in the torque converter cars.
Stat guy?
DJ Cox, you mentioned with the converter car. He's driving for Chuck Andarica. His brother John drove the car for many years. He says it's really different. He's learning the process compared to swapping feet. Right there is his niece, Tiffany, and he's very proud of the fact that she just got her Super Comp license. And guys, she ran 7:75 to get her license. That's quick.
What's the quickest you've done a drag strip, Al?
775 would be a breakout in Super Comp, wouldn't it?
A little bit, but hey, it's all, it's just all about puffing your chest out a little bit.
I'm a door car kind of guy. I've been in the low 9s. I actually haven't driven dragsters, but I like door cars.
I went in the 8s with Frank Hawley driving. Riding along. It was pretty cool. Fun to do, though. Get a Super Comp license. So Pomponio.
Now we're back on the top side of the ladder here with Pomponio. So John Lombardo awaits the winner here. And he just ran low ET of the event at 5:53. That's this event, and that event.
And that event.
Exactly. If we sound confused, don't worry. We'll get the hang of it by the time it's time to run whatever the next race is. Torque converter cars are known for good reaction times, and DJ gets it done.
Nice.
5.719, 249. I wouldn't have thought that had been enough, but it was this time. Pomponio slows to a 578, 256 miles an hour, and DJ is headed to the semifinal.
Car wanted to drift out of the groove a little bit to the left, but DJ did a good job of bringing it back into the middle, stayed with it the entire time. Pomponio just ran out of racetrack.
Watch the butterflies right there.
Yep.
Pomponio had to give it a pedal real quick, and when you're off the throttle that long, that'll cost you a tenth and a half, and that was the difference in the race.
DJ, moving on to the semifinals. I know the start of the year was pretty tough. How have you guys turned things around?
Yeah, it's been a challenging year so far. Fortunate to get the win at ATCO at the last regional race, and things are starting to come around. Chuck, the entire crew, working hard for Dixie Construction, East Coast Auto Electric, Neil Chance Converters, and of course Lucas Oil. So see what we can do in the next round.
See you in the semis.
Appreciate it. Thanks, guys.
The setting sun at MapleGrove Raceway brings the pressure to a boiling point here. The Carolina Nationals, the completion of that race in Charlotte today in Reading, Pennsylvania. We're to the semi-finals of race 13 of 16. Ultimately, it could be the one that determines the championship in top alcohol dragster, and maybe by the completion of the actual MapleGrove event, Funny Car will look a little clearer too. The semifinals, John Lombardo Jr., DJ Cox are on the racetrack right now. John Lombardo picks his lane. Then upcoming next will be a big-time matchup. Dale Brand and Steve Harker, 2 and 1 in the national points. 1 and 2, I should say, come up.
You heard DJ earlier talk about winning the big regional race just a couple of weeks ago. That does wonders for your confidence when you're still kind of getting your feet wet and still kind of new to, especially this car. DJ's been around the class for a while, but driving this machine for the Andarica family. They've got a pretty good race car out there right now, but he's going to have to leave on John Lombardo if he wants to beat him, because I don't believe they can run with the Napa car. But he's got the torque converter car, leaving basically with a trans brake button. He's been first off the starting line in all of his matchups.
And it was Bob Fry used to say for years, don't overthink this thing. Make sure you got a car who's going to be there if the other guy has a problem. Bob Fry, not hurt it.
400s in the bank.
And look at John's up against the wall. Oh, and guess what? John Lombardo just got knocked out.
DJ Cox going to his first national event final round, 572 to a 574. But look at the speed Lombardo, only 203 miles an hour. Dave, he had two choices, lift or hit the wall. There is no good choice there. He made the better choice.
That Bob Fry, the one that said, yeah, go A to B like DJ Cox just did to become the 165th different alcohol funny car finalist.
Oh, I know who you're talking about. Wait, ready? Oh, baby!
Skinny, geeky, bald-headed guy.
That Bob Fry, wow.
Bob Fry.
That was close. I'm not sure that was Jeff Veal close to the wall, but that was closer than I'd want to be in a funny car.
Well, the #1 qualifier thinks better of it. Says, you know what? I might like to load a race car up by the end of this day. Lombardo gives it up. Gets the win. He's heading to his first final.
Number 12 qualifier goes to the final. I'm going to put the stat guy on that because that doesn't happen every week.
John Kernan, as soon as the helmet comes off, take it away. Mancher's going to be a big smile.
Oh, you should have seen DJ climb out of the car. We could see he was happy. How big of a win is this for you?
Oh, this is huge. This is my first final round at a national event, and this is big for East Coast Auto Electric and Dixie Construction. The team's working their butt off. It's a great weekend. Got 2 crew members with birthdays, Frank and Tiffany, so we're going to go eat some cake.
All right, enjoy it.
Come back on ESPN2 when we have the conclusion of this Reading race. You could actually go 3 for 3 here in one weekend. Not bad.
National event win number 14. Championship number 1.
And I was spending a little too much time laughing and enjoying it to pay attention. I was probably a little late on the shoots. But anyway, I want to thank my sponsors, Peen-Rite, APCO, LA X-Ray BG Detection, Operational Solutions, Boost Performance Products, and Jet Lube. Without those guys, we wouldn't be doing this weekend. But hey, got another trophy this weekend. One more waiting for me. So, woo!
Hey, 275 miles an hour. You going to keep it on kill for tomorrow?
You know, we'll get it figured out. We'll keep it hopped up. You know, having got the national championship behind us, we can get crazy with it. So I got to tell you, that was an exciting run. And to get a trophy with it, woo! Thanks, guys.
He needs to loosen up a little bit, doesn't he?
Yeah, if he could just come out of his shell. One thing before we run this final round, we've been sitting here watching qualifying at Maple Grove. It's very cool. The track's very tight. A lot of the high-powered cars have been struggling. That might give DJ an advantage.
Steve Harker picks his lane, but it's been very tricky out there. Oh, and it's tricky in the right lane. That little wiggle, that's going to cost DJ. Steve Harker makes the points race an alcohol funny car.
Look at that number.
That much more time. 5:50.10, 263 miles an hour. That's how you finish.
A career best ET for Steve Harker, 5:51. Congratulations on getting the win, but more importantly,